someone says, let's hear it for epistemological doubt, the silence will be deafening. I want to tell you what an honorary degree may mean, so that you will understand its significance when you receive yours. First of all, it will probably indicate that you're old and not expected to do further damage. These degrees replace the pots of gold that used to sit at the end of the rainbow. And though old and gold go well together, we pay our bills with paper now, not metal, on orders issued by computer. Second, it does help if one of your daughters is actually graduated from the awarding college. That makes everyone concerned convinced you must be smart. Third, that rainbow I mentioned can represent a career trajectory that is so long it never hits ground until you do. A life that has never accepted graduation, since education should be continuous, lifelong, and lifeline. You may leave college, but you ought not to leave learning. Knowledge is not a pet you put in a kennel while you go on vacation. The best way to learn something is to be paid to teach it. During the time you spent at K, it was your teachers who were getting the education. Education does not resemble the flat earth either. It has many dimensions. Like a teepee's poles, these vectors lean on one another, and they come to a point. You need to know well a few things, as the jeweler does his gems, not only because depth and focus in a field will get you a good job, but because those who have been to the bottom of the mine know how superficial is their knowledge of the hills. In the mine, you can see deeply, but only a short way. It is also essential to hike over those hills, sun on its rocks, survey, and take on a tan. But we cannot always choose the work that will sustain our loved ones and ourselves. But if we are wise and have the opportunity, we shall select a career that is its own reward. One we would have chosen even if the pot of gold it promised was a colander of water. The pole vault is a poor subject for lifelong dedication, despite the fun of falling from a great height onto a mattress. And arm wrestling is not even a sustainable hobby. Your obligation now is to get rich and leave your pot of gold to your alma mater. Neither graduate then, nor retire. Golf isn't the putt at the end of the rainbow either. As I said, and you have already forgotten, the rainbow only ends when you do. That's what I believe this honor means. It awards me a doctorate in moronic metaphors. It says, congratulations, you spent your life doing exactly what you most desire. And maybe you will consequently leave the world no worse than it was for giving you such satisfaction. I wish you luck, but you can't have any of mine.